Hey, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here again. Happy New Year's, happy holidays. That we made it to another year. Somehow, I'm not sure how we did, but we somehow made it to another year. And honestly, I hope all of you enjoyed your holidays. I hope you saw family members or loved ones, either in person or virtually because this whole pandemic. And yeah, I'm just hoping they had a good time this holiday season. But yeah, so today I'm just going to do a manga haul and some of the stuff I got for Christmas. And so it's like I only got like three for Christmas, three mangas for Christmas, and then like I bought the rest. But yeah, so it's like, again, I hope all of you had a fantastic holiday. And I hope all of you guys got what you wanted for the holidays. Except maybe you guys bought yourself some manga like I did, or that maybe your family or loved ones got you some manga, which they also got me some manga. So I'm very happy about that. But let's jump into it. I'm going to start with what I got for Christmas, like what my family got me. So I got I got volumes 2 and 3 of The Legend of Arslan, I think you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But that this was originally a light novel, and now it's becoming a manga. And I forget who did the light novel, but the person who's but the mangaka or the manga artist who's doing the manga is the same person who did Full Metal Alchemist, and I love that series, and that's like one of my favorite series. And I actually do love his stuff, and I think he's a good manga artist. But the one thing I will say about his art style, or just the style, is that he uses the same character designs for some of the characters. Because I was just scanning through that, and like that there was some characters I'm like that looks like a character from like Full Metal, but I still love him. I think he's a great manga artist, and like it just got announced that he's doing a new one, like a brand new series, and I forget the name of it now, but can't wait for that one. So next up, I got Volume 8 of Berserk. Now I have this one already, and but I'm not gonna complain. Like I always like having duplicates. And honestly, you can't go wrong with Berserk. I think Berserk's probably the greatest manga series of all time. If not up there, like it's definitely up there. Like if it's not already the best, but yeah, and I can't wait for this to end because I know the new chapter. Says I think there's like a new chapter, a new volume coming out. Says I can't wait for that one to come out because I think it might be great. But yeah, that's it for like what I got for Christmas, pretty much. But yeah, that like now we're gonna get into stuff I kind of bought myself after Christmas, because I bought myself some manga after Christmas, just for my gift cards and stuff like that. But this is the stuff I got from Amazon. I got volume 11 of My Hero Vigilantes. This is a great. I'm a little bit behind on this one right now, so I have to catch up on reading it. But from what I've read so far, great series, and I just love it. It's a pretty good one. Next up is Chainsaw Man Volume 8, which I'm happy about. Which, again, I've been keeping up to date with this one. And I've talked about it a lot, but I can't wait because they just announced that the manga will start up again in the summer. And then I think the anime is supposed to come out this year too. So I cannot wait, because this is going to be a hyped series. And like always hyped, like I remember when the trailer dropped and it's got so much hype, so I'm excited for it. Next up, I got the first volume of Kaiju number 8, and like this is just obviously this is a new series. Like this is pretty new, and it just came out in December, like the first volume did. And pretty much I've been reading this on the Shonen Jump app because this is a Shonen series, and I've been up to date with it, and I think it's an awesome series. So I just had to pick the first one up, but pretty much it's about, so obviously it's a kaiju, and kaijus are just big monsters, if you guys don't know. And it's pretty much follows this guy who wants to join the defense force, but that now he's just, he's getting up there. Like, he never really joined, but now he's part of the street booze. Like, he's part of the cleaning service for, like, after when they're done. So that when the Kaiju's defeated and dies, that, like, that they send a team in there to kind of clean up the mess. And that's what he does now. But he gets powers to where he can turn into a Kaiju. And then he does join the Defense Force after he goes and tries to join the Defense Force after becoming a Kaiju. And, but, like, he can't let his secret get known, because obviously, like, like, if they find out you're a Kaiju, you're done. But, so this is a fun series. It's a great one. Like, I would highly recommend it. And, like, I would say just read it on the Shonen Jump app, because it's great. And, like, this is just a series, like, I would just say, just get into it, because it's awesome. And, again, seriously, I think Shonen Jump, you get, like, a 1 week trial, and then after that, it's, like, $2 a month. So it's, like, it's not too bad. And, like, you get to read a bunch of manga on there. So, it's, like, so honestly, I love it. It's a great, app. But next up, I bought volumes 1 through 3 of Mazel. I think you pronounce it, I'm not sure, but it's a magic series. And I don't know too much about the series, but, like, I've heard some good things about it. So I was like, I'm going to pick up the first couple volumes. And like, I didn't get a chance to read it yet, just because I'm trying to read some other stuff, some of my other backlog. But so far it's been, but, like, I definitely heard that this has been, like, a Harry Potter-like series. So I was like, I gotta check it out. And I guess if I like it, I'll get more volumes of it. And if I don't, I'll be, I could just stick with the 3 volumes. It just depends. And, so I have that rule where it's like, I'll get the first couple volumes of it. And if I don't like it after the first, like, 3 or so volumes, I might just stop it. But, yeah. So, it's like, I'm excited to check this one out. So, honestly, it looks pretty interesting, I would say. And, I can't wait for it. Now, so all of those manga that I got from that I got on my own was from Amazon. And now I'm gonna go to this big box right here. I know you can't see it, but there's a big box. And this one I got from Right Stuff Anime, which I love. I buy a lot of my stuff from there just because they have good sales, obviously. But only if I can get this out. That they pack it really tight, and that's a good thing. But the first volume I got is Ceno Can't Say Her Name. And this is a one-shot series. And it's by the same guy who did Flowers of Evil, Blood on the Tracks. And so I just wanted to check out it because I've been reading Blood on the Tracks. So I'm like, like, I really like that one, so maybe I'll like this one. And obviously, since it's a one-shot, it's not too hard to get. And, yeah, so I can't wait to get into this one because I love, like, that horror, so, like, he does a lot of, like, psychological horror type of stuff. So it's like, I really like, so I'm definitely going to check this one out, too. And I'm probably going to like it, knowing me, but, yeah. Next up is a series. I actually really wanted to get this volume because I know that this one has been delayed a lot. And that's a Gambling Apocrypha Kaiju. And this is the third one. So this is the one that came out last month in December. And I really wanted to get this because I really liked the first 2 volumes. And just a good series about gambling. And yeah, it's just good. Like, so I think the 4th one is supposed to come out this month. But I'm not sure. Like, it could have been delayed already. So, but yeah, like, good series. I would say check it out since there's now 3 volumes out for it. But you never know with this, just because, again, like, apparently that the publisher of this has printer problems a lot. So I would say pick up the first 3 volumes, and then obviously just keep track of the 4th one just to see if it's coming out, or if it's delayed. Because you never know with the series, but yeah, it's pretty good, just drama, action, I guess it's a fun little series. Next up, and I've been looking at this one for a while, and I just haven't picked it up, but I finally did, and that's Volume 2 of the Fist of the North Star. And that this is a very, again, like a very old series. Okay, I probably shouldn't say very old, but like this is an older series. Like I think it started to come out in the 80s, and like I'm not sure if it's still actually coming out or there's just sticking to like the just sticking to the reprints. But yeah, just a good action series. This one actually inspired JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. If you like that, you'd probably like this too. And it's about this guy named Ken, who pretty much just goes around the world in this post-apocalyptic world. And it's just like a good action. And like if you're a fan of like the old like 80s style action movies and stuff like that, you'd probably like it because it's like a very cheesy action series. But like I love it. It's a great series, and like I would never say no to a super cheesy action series. Next up is a series I wanted to check out, and I just never did. And like I heard things about it, and that's Prison School. So I decided to buy the first volume of Prison School and just check it out. I mean, like I definitely heard some things about this. I was like, I'll just check it out just because. And again, I'm hoping this one's a good one. So, if so, like if I do like the first volume, I'm probably gonna binge buy the rest, and then just binge like the whole series, just because that's what I do sometimes. That's what I did with Beastars. I kind of just like saw the anime and I binge read the entire manga series. And it looks like we got a card too, and I'm not sure what this is. I guess that this is what stuff is doing now. Is this like kind of promoting different stuff now? Because I never got like cards in every package, but now I am. So this one looks like a movie called Bell. It says in theaters January 14th. So I may check it out. I may not. I'm gonna do some research on it to see if I would like it. But yeah, and then now, okay, this is gonna take me a second because okay, so next up I got the Omnibus Volumes 2 and 3 of I Am a Hero. Now, this is a series I bought the first Omnibus for back when I first started to like get into manga and stuff like that, just because I heard that this is like a great zombie like apocalypse type of situation. And like I read the first volume, like I thought it was a slow volume, and like it started to pick up at the end of the first Omnibus. So I really wanted to get the other ones, but I just never got to it. But now I'm getting into it, and yeah, I just heard really good things about this. So it's like if you like stuff like The Walking Dead or stuff like that, you'd probably like this one too. And like yeah, so again, like you can't really go on with like a good survival horror story, especially that has zombies in it. Like you just can't complain. Next up, I got the first 2 volumes of Kumi Can't Communicate. Now, this is a series I know just became an anime, and I heard really good things about both. So I heard it was a good manga and also a good anime. So I was like I'm gonna start with the manga, and I really like the manga. I might do the anime. But so pretty much from what I heard is that obviously it follows this girl named Kumi, and that she pretty much has sorcery anxiety. So it's about her trying to make friends and stuff. So I was like, I'll just check it out. Because sometimes I'll like that type of thing, but, I just wanted to check it out just to getting some hype. Next up, I got Volume 6 of Orient. Now, this is like a solid series so far. Like, it's not my favorite. Like, it's definitely not... Like, like it's not my favorite, but it's definitely like a solid series so far. So there's some parts I really like about it, and then there's other parts I'm like, I'm not a fan of this, and like I kind of just have to like go through it, like, but like I'm hoping it picks up again soon, just because like like I definitely like the concept of it, of the story, And yeah, so I definitely want this to pick up in this volume, like maybe this volume, but like this is one I'm probably gonna collect too, just because I'm already 6 volumes deep, and depending on like how long this goes, I may just skip the whole thing. But like I definitely heard that this gets really good, so I would definitely keep reading to see if it does. So that the next one is like Yamakun and the Seven Witches. I'm not really like I'm not sure what the story's about on this one, but I kind of like it looked interesting, so I just wanted to pick this one up to see if I would like it. And if I do, I may collect like all the other volumes, or like what volumes they have out, because I'm not like completely sure how many volumes they have out on this. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna read this one, and I may or may not continue collecting it, because this year I definitely want to focus on more of the series I have. Like like I want to focus collecting on the series I already do have, and like I definitely do want to collect more of. So that's why I got like since I Am a Hero, because I really wanted to keep collecting it, because I did like the first volume enough, and like like I want to keep on collecting stuff like the Full Metal Alchemist, like the Full Metal editions, Berserk. I wanted to keep on collecting Beastars, But yeah, this year I'm definitely gonna focus on more stuff I just want to have and that like I like, and like not just buy a bunch of series, just not buy a bunch of new stuff. New series is like just some series I have that like I definitely do want to collect more of. And so next up, I heard really good things about the series. So I just wanted to pick up the first two, and that's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's volumes 0 and 1. So apparently, volume 0 is like the prequel, and I think it kind of explains some things about it, and then obviously goes into volume 1. So I definitely heard some great things about the series, and I definitely want to check it out because it's like a supernatural type of series. So I will definitely check that out, and I'm probably gonna like it because I like a lot of the Shonen Jump stuff. So I probably will. And last but not least, now I showed I showed 2 of the volumes earlier, and I got them for Christmas, and I just really wanted to get the other ones, like at least the first one, just because I didn't have the first volume, and that was the Heroic Legend of Arslan. So like I personally bought myself volume 1, and then 5 and 4. So now it's now I have volumes 1 through 5, and I definitely will like it, and I'm probably gonna like the story, or like at least the art work, because again, like she did Full Metal Alchemist, and that's like one of my favorites. So again, probably gonna like it. And honestly, I'd rather collect the manga than the light novels, just because I'm not super big into light novels. And I do have a couple of light novels, but again, like they're not really my thing, so I'm like, I'd rather just go for the manga. And like, like the only time I would probably collect like, like the light novels is if like it's like a series I really like. Like I think Full Metal Alchemist has a couple of light novels. I think Berserk just got one. Yeah, so there's definitely some series I'm probably gonna get the light novel for, but it's definitely not like a thing I'm gonna collect. Like so I'm not gonna go out and look for light novels. I'm only gonna get light novels if if I'm like into the series. But yeah, that's it for my haul for I guess December and January, because I'm probably not gonna buy that much more in January. I mean, honestly, I may buy some more manga in January, but not sure yet. And but yeah, till next time, everybody. Peace out. Hope all of you have had a great holidays, and I hope all of you have a fantastic 2022.